I've got Don Ezra with me today. Don, how are you?
I am terrific, thank you, and all the happier for chatting with you.
Well, great. Well, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. Are you ready to help rescue some retirements?
Oh, between us, we should be able to do that.
All right, great. You don't really even like being called retired, like a retired actuary. What do you prefer to be like? If you're introducing yourself, what do you like to introduce yourself as?
Well, I don't even like the word retirement because it's so backward looking.
Mm-hmm.
I stole a phrase from George Russell, my boss and mentor, who said he graduated from full-time work. And so I've graduated. I'm a postgraduate one, but I hate the word former because it suggests that what's in the past is the only thing that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So I think as a retiree, you've got a world ahead of you and you ought to be in control. And so if I had a business card, what I would put on it is happily retired, not just retired, but
Mm-hmm.
happily. It makes all the difference because it says, I'm enjoying this, I'm in control. And my identity isn't former so-and-so. What I used to get paid for is not relevant to who I am today.
That could be the difference between married and happily married too, right?
Oh, absolutely. The word happily says an awful lot. Yes.
It does. It does. And obviously you've got a little bit of a different take on retirement, and in your book, Life 2 is kind of a little bit of a testament to that. So curious, with the name Life 2, how did you come up with that? Because it's a very interesting take.
Oh, I don't have much of an imagination, so I didn't dream up the name. I just thought of it as life after work. And then a very precise mathematical friend said, you don't mean life after work, no? You mean life after full-time work. Yeah, okay, it's that extra freedom and flexibility that I'm thinking of. But just try to keep saying life after full-time work. It just doesn't roll off the tongue.
No.
So I did what all consultants do. I created an acronym. Life after full-time work, LAFTW, call it WO. LAFTW, Laugh 2. And suddenly in my head, I could hear a Texan friend of mine saying Life 2. And once I called it Life 2, everything fell into place. It's long enough to be a life in its own right. It's not just an afterthought. It's typically happier than what I now think of as Life 1, our working life. It needs education, just as we needed education before entering our working life, and so on. So it was quite accidental.
Completely accidental. I like that. And I love the Texas friend, Laugh 2. It sounds like life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm in Kansas and grew up on a farm. So my natural speech is very redneck. So I definitely understand the Southern drawl, and it comes out sometimes as well. So Life 2 or Life After Full-Time Work didn't really work as a title. So are you still working full-time? Are you part-time? What would you consider your working career now? Because you're still doing stuff. So how would you define that?
Yeah, my family and I disagree on this. They think I'm working full-time. I don't. What we agree on is that I'm fully occupied. But I don't consider it to be work. I do things that I want to do. I do things that I choose to do, and I do it all without payment, or at least not financial payments. My blog posts get me a reward in the form of emails that readers write to me from all over the world, not just the States, from Australia, from South Africa, from everywhere, telling me that something I wrote changed the way they thought about something in life, changed the actions they were taking. And that emotional reward is my payment, really.
Okay. So now we've got the story behind the title of the book and how that came about. How did the book even come about, period? Like, what was your inspiration for wanting to write the book?
Oh, desperation. I felt personally, I retired when I wanted to, in the way I wanted to. And so it was amazing and shocking to me that I felt totally discombobulated as a result. I had lost my sense of what was the main purpose every day. I remember saying this at the time, I felt like a very healthy tree that had been uprooted.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. smash the notification bell. That way you're always updated whenever we bring on new content. And we're going to try to hit so many different subjects so that you can find yourself possibly in some of these examples that we give. And if that is an area that you need help in, reach out to us. Our information is going to be in the notes here. You go to millerretirementgroup.com. There's ways to reach out to us there. I think our link to our calendar is going to be in here. If anybody ever wants a free 15-minute phone call consultation to find out whether or not there's anything that we can do to help out your specific situation, let us know. We want to empower you to live the type of retirement that you deserve. Thank you and take care.